Alright guys, so I have so many mixed emotions about this story, and it's just awful on so many levels. So a widow is reportedly suing a hotel in Las Vegas after her soulmate husband died during a $1,000 encounter with a prostitute, drop the F out of P. Jennifer Jacoby has filed a lawsuit against the owners of Palazzo. This was after her 55-year-old husband, Jeff, died from a fentanyl overdose. And that was while he stayed there at the hotel in March of 2023. Jeff reportedly had 3 daughters with Jennifer, and it was said he had traveled there to Vegas from his home in Colorado for a work conference. And that was when he met an SEX worker named Shaylee Kessie. That was at the bar in the hotel that night that morning at around 1 a.m. Reportedly, Shaylee had been working with a pimp named Keyshawn Glass, and she was seen walking around the casino floor with Jeff that night for about 40 minutes. The two of them then went to a cashier where Jeff got $1,000 in cash, and Shaylee followed behind him. The two of them then went up to his hotel room, and about 8 minutes after entering the room, Shaylee came out of the room. It was said that Jennifer got worried after she had not heard from her husband Jeff for a few hours, so she then contacted the hotel for a welfare check after he did not answer her text for a while. It was then that the hotel staff found him unresponsive and slumped over on the bathroom floor. He had reportedly died from a fentanyl overdose, and he had been robbed by Shaylee. So now Jennifer and her 3 daughters are suing the owners of the Palazzo Hotel. The owners are Venetian Casino Resort LLC, and in the lawsuit, she is claiming that they are partly to blame for Jeff's death. The lawsuit stated that Jeff should have been warned by security guards that he was being followed by the pimp Keyshawn while he was talking to Shaylee, the SEX worker. It was said that both Keyshawn and Shaylee had a history of targeting men who were staying at hotels, and that was in order to rob and victimize them. It was said that casino operators were well aware of the two of them. The lawsuit does not specify how much in damages they are seeking from the owners of the hotel, though. Eventually, both Keyshawn and Shaylee were charged. They were both charged with murder, and that's after they were accused of giving Jeff that lethal dose of fentanyl. They reportedly both ended up getting a plea deal where they both admitted to involuntary manslaughter and robbery as well. Keyshawn was put behind bars for 50 years, but he can be paroled after 20. Shaylee was sentenced to 20 years, but she can be paroled after 8. In Jeff's obituary, Jennifer reportedly described him as her soulmate and twin flame. It was said in the obituary he was a devoted family man and that he ran home to Jesus on March 1st of 2023. It was then said that his wife Jenny was the greatest love of his life other than the Lord, and that they went everywhere and did everything together. They reportedly loved to spend time sitting and drinking coffee on the back porch together in the morning sun, and in later years, spending time with their daughters who were in Denver, Waco, and Austin. It was said they also went to church together every Sunday morning. I don't know how I feel about this. It sucks greatly, don't get me wrong. It should have never happened, and I'm not trying to victim blame, so don't tell me I'm doing that. But what he did was wrong, and I'm sure his family knows that. But I just don't see how or know how the hotel can be blamed, being that he was a grown man who was allowed to make his own decisions. It's just a tough call. What do you think? Do you think they'll win the lawsuit? Let me know in the comments, and for more content, be sure to follow, and if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe.